Have you ever noticed that after a long day or a sleepless night, your cravings for sugary treats or salty snacks or even comfort foods in general seem to skyrocket? It's a really common experience when we're tired. Our bodies seem to push us towards the fridge or the biscuit cupboard. And I know this as a real human being, and also because I'm a doctor that helps people reverse their diabetes, pre-diabetes, or to lose weight. But why do we reach for food when we're fatigued, even when we're not necessarily hungry? I had the experience lately of being really jet lagged. We'd done an overnight flight, so we were really sleep deprived. And when we got home, it took another 3 days for me to be able to have a full night's sleep. I felt tired, obviously, but I also felt nauseated, down, generally miserable. And despite us having eaten a lot of food on holiday, all I wanted was a takeaway. I definitely did not want any vegetables. Anything healthy was actually turning on me. I wanted carbs and sugar, and nothing else would do. So why is this? What is actually happening to cause this? Well, the answer lies in a complex interplay of hormones, brain chemistry, and emotions. What we actually see is a change in our hunger hormones. Scientists have actually measured these and found that ghrelin, which is often called the hunger hormone, increases. And ghrelin signals to the brain when it's time to eat. So when you're sleep deprived, the ghrelin levels increase, making you feel hungrier than usual. And then leptin, on the other hand, signals fullness and helps us regulate our appetite. When you don't get enough sleep, leptin levels decrease, meaning that your body doesn't send the same strong "I'm full" signal after eating. So as a result, even though your energy levels are low, your body tricks you into thinking that you need more calories, and your cravings, especially for those high calorie and high sugar foods, are increased. But it's not just the hormones. When you're tired, your brain is searching for a quick energy boost to stay alert. The easiest way to do it? Eat carbs and sugar and fat. Because carbs and sugar provide fast energy by quickly raising the blood sugar levels, which is why we often crave them when we're exhausted. The brain, in its fatigue state, bypasses long-term health conditions and focuses on the immediate need to stay awake and functioning. This is why a tired brain often craves biscuits, chocolates, and processed foods, because they do offer instant, short-lived, but a boost. And to make matters worse, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and self-control becomes less effective when you're tired. Studies have shown that when people are sleep deprived, they're more likely to make impulsive choices, including food selection. When you're running on empty, it's harder to resist temptation of unhealthy snacks. Fatigue weakens willpower. So while you may normally opt for a balanced meal, tiredness leads you to reach for the quick, easy option like chips or cookies or pizza. Being tired can also leave us more emotionally vulnerable. Fatigue increases stress and lowers our ability to cope with negative emotions. And as I experienced, I felt really down in the dumps. And it's inevitable that we might turn to food for comfort, what is often referred to as emotional eating. And when your body's tired, it produces cortisol. Cortisol increases cravings, and especially for those sweet food. Emotional fatigue makes the idea of indulging in these foods really appealing. So when sleep is disturbed, the body's internal clock can signal to eat at inappropriate times, like late in the evening or even in the middle of the night. And that obviously can lead to overconsumption of calories and poor food choices. And of course, mental fatigue is just as draining as physical fatigue, and the demands on modern life often leave us mentally exhausted. And when the brain is tired, we look for simple ways to feel better. And food, especially comfort food that's designed by food chemists to make it taste good and to release dopamine in our brain, is so appealing. It's actually less about hunger and more about finding escape from mental exhaustion. I've definitely experienced all of the above on multiple occasions. And of course, being tired doesn't just affect cravings, it slows down your metabolism. Sleep deprivation can lower your energy expenditure, meaning that you burn fewer calories at rest. So what can we do? How do we combat tiredness-related snacking? Well, obviously, number one is to prioritise that sleep. It's the most obvious solution, but also the most effective. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night to keep those hunger hormones in check. Stay hydrated. Tiredness can also be confused with dehydration, so make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. The third is to plan healthy snacks. If you know you're likely to reach for food when you're tired, have healthier options like fruits, nuts or yogurts available to curb those unhealthy cravings. And of course, take short breaks. If you've got mental fatigue, you need to actually go for a walk or just stop what you're doing, or even just 10 minutes of mindfulness. It really will make a difference. By doing this video, all I'm hoping to do is raise awareness that reaching for food when we're tired is a natural response. It's driven by so many biological and emotional factors. Our bodies are hardwired to seek energy and comfort when we're sleep deprived or tired. But understanding the science behind it can help us make better choices. By getting enough rest, stopping this scrolling on the phone or watching Netflix right late into the evening, we can actually break some of these cycles. Honestly, I've seen it happen so many times that people can lose weight just by getting a regular sleep routine. So next time you feel the urge to snack when you're sleepy, ask yourself, am I really hungry or am I just tired? A good night's sleep may be the most satisfying answer.